All right, here's another one with Vera and I telling you, oh, Vera, it's okay. You don't need to kiss me. You don't need to kiss me. We're going to talk about animal testing this time. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably think that it's necessary to do that, and we've gotten a lot of great medicines as a result of animal testing. I think that if you look a little bit deeper, you're going to find the facts don't quite bear that out. And the reason why I say that is because, thank you, Vera, is because it takes 10 to 15 years. That's over a decade and over $2.5 billion in order to introduce a drug. Okay? That's how long that process is, and that's how much it costs. And guess what the success rate is? 1 in 10 on a good day are going to succeed. Okay? So when you have a 90% failure rate in any other industry, you'd call it quits, you'd change your strategy, you would do something different. But yet pharma has not. And that's part of the problem with having industries that are, connected together, where, you've got Charles River Laboratories connected with all of the pharmaceutical industries and, the people that make the cages, the people that make the food, and all of those industries linked together with their economic interests, all intertwined. That creates capture and a problem for change to happen. Okay? And you saw Vera earlier. Dogs like her, well, it's beagles. They choose beagles because beagles are more docile. Beagles are used in this type of animal research. Okay, so you're still getting maybe one drug out of 10 that might succeed. All right. And of the 7,000 plus human diseases that are out there, only about 500 actually have some sort of treatment. All right. So for those 6,500 plus diseases, you're SOL on that. All right. And then what's also interesting to me is, bet y'all probably didn't know this. I thought this was really quite fascinating to learn. The Moderna CEO, when he gave a fantastic interview after, just talking about how the vaccine was developed, all right? So what happened was they got the SARS-CoV-2 genome sequence from China, all right? And within 48 hours, okay, that's 2 days, within 48 hours, independently, NIH, National Institutes of Health, and Moderna came up with the exact same compound, the exact same drug, the exact same solution, okay? So that was back in January. We didn't actually get the vaccine until much, much later, near the end of the year, because they had to go through the animal testing. All right. Even after the animal testing, not a single atom changed. Let me repeat that again. Not a single atom changed of the molecule. Okay. So what was the point of the animal testing? Okay, it was to check a box because the FDA had this requirement that, you need to do animal testing to make everything feel safe. A lot of people died while waiting for that. Okay. And here we are with an industry that still has a greater than 90% failure rate. It's time to change things, y'all. There are changes that are possible. And to all the animal researchers out there that like to, spout out, but we need a whole living system. To them, I say, you know what? You got the wrong whole living system, buddy. You're using rats, mice, dogs. They are not humans. You need to look at other technologies. You need to look at organ on a chip. You need to look at in silico techniques, which is exactly what NIH and Moderna used. In vitro is not working the way you think it is. All right, Simon's getting upset at me because I haven't thrown his ball in a bit, so let me go do that.